Hello, talk. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me see what I'm doing here. Got a echo going on. Let me see if I can fix it. Hello. Okay, my echo is gone. I was trying to fix my echo and get some things set it up here to work to see what we can do here on TikTok. I'm preparing a monologue. Yeah. We prepare monologues here. We try to be as scripted as possible. Um, Okay, welcome. I'm Omar Dyer. This is Come Talk to Me podcast, a podcast I am developing right here on TikTok. This podcast is produced by me, which means I am the executive producer, and this podcast is a sponsored podcast. We run on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. I'm here to experience the community and doing it by raising or rising up the leaderboard on TikTok. We're coming for all titles here. This session is about the mass following trend and the damages it can do to your page when it comes to going viral. In this ongoing world of viral content and making your videos produce numbers, a lot of people will get at you with a vibe of that isn't really true. The following for follow trend is a spam. It allows the computers, which we call nodes, to talk to each other. And when a node gets so many pings, uh, they create or they make it, these nodes, when they talk to each other, they're saying, hey, this is a lot of activity. This could be a bot. So we want to avoid that at all costs. So without getting into what a node is, I don't want to get down to the gritty process of that. And that's one of the main reasons why we're here to talk about that. Because I get a lot of those videos where it's like, if you follow me, I'll follow you. Let's build something new. Uh, in a sense, you could do that, but you don't want to damage your whatever that word is. You don't want to damage the essence of going viral. The best way to go viral is it's literally to engage, but not follow, because you have to have a number of followers versus a number of who you follow. And if you're following more than who was following you, then you would definitely be put into what we call a category of shadow banned. And once you're in that category of being shadow banned, it's one of the hardest things to get out of. It'll take you would have to do double time of what you were doing before to get out of what we call the shadow ban. Trust me, I've been shadow banned a couple of times. Not here on TikTok, but I've been shadow banned on X. I've been shadow banned on Facebook. So being shadow banned is a problem. Um, that's why no one likes to see or do the mass following trend, to follow for follow, because the nodes or the algorithm, which is the node talking to another node, would consider that as spamming, and they have red flags for those type of activities. Does that make sense? Sort of makes sense to me. Because it sort of makes sense to me. If you're here and you're joining this newly show here, and you're wondering and you're watching, if you could click on the like button or tap the screen, as they say, and let's get some more likes in here so we can get some more people to engage and enjoy the content. Thank you, Mad Comedian, for the likes. Thank you for the likes, Mr. Mad Comedian. What also know Mad Comedian, who was on my lower right here on for the screen for me, he is one of the proud sponsors of what we do here at Come Talk to Me Live with this podcast. So Mad Comedian is the sponsor. That's why he's over there on the lower right. If you wanted to be a sponsor and you wanted to be a part of this, you can always DM me or contact me through the normal means of contact, and we can work out an arrangement where you can be where Mad Comedian is, because this is a sponsored space. This is a or not a space, a sponsored live. So we're doing all the workings that we can to make sure that the live goes as productive. There's we produce what we can do. We can do. This is on an original. Not many lives podcasts are like this. I'm working on a new trend or a new viewpoint for running podcasts that are also lives. As I take a look at my leaderboard here, Wesley Smith, welcome, Wesley Smith. Thank you for joining in. If you're new here and you don't necessarily know how we work these things, you could also, complete my goals for me. In my goals section, I have what do we call is let him cook. So if I'm doing a good job of narrating this podcast or this live stream, you could always, give me a let me cook. But it doesn't take too much, to give a rose to me, to keep the momentum going, to keep the encouragement, to keep the head nodding, so I can make sure that I'm providing good enough content for my creators or the people that are creating with me. We're also streaming live on my YouTube channel. So if you see me, looking over here at the camera for the YouTube, because here's the mic is hooked up to the YouTube, so I can get better audio, better sounds on the YouTube feed. So the YouTube feed is already going. We got enough people on the YouTube feed. We've been on YouTube with the pre-show for about a half hour now. So and now we're here running on TikTok. So thank you. As I wait for the people to get in here, come through, join us, participate. You can ask me questions. I'll read the comments. The TikTok is telling me to invite. No, I'm not inviting no one in. I have a whole series of previous lives where I tell people on how they could become uh, a moderator, a sponsor, a guest. If I'm doing the battling, which I probably might do later on in the show, where I battle people, it likes to increase my rankings in the leaderboard, because at the end of the day, I want that traffic and I want that marketability. Does it make sense? because it sort of makes sense to me. Yeah. So as we get through with this, I'm looking at some things here. Pardon me for the mild interruption. All right. Okay, so there we go with that. All right. As you now know, this is probably a daily running. No, not daily running. We're gonna do a little bit things a little bit different with the time frame because there's a challenge going on with TikTok where they want their creators to go live for 5 days straight for more than at least 25 minutes, and it increase their rewards put out. So what we're going to do here on this live stream podcast, one of an original thought ideas or thought process that I thought of, we're going to go live from Thursday to Monday. So we're doing Thursday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., Friday 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, we're going to go 5 p.m. to about 8 p.m. Sunday, the same thing, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And on Monday, we're going to drop it down to 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. During that same time, we're going to be simultaneously casting on YouTube because this is a simultaneous feed. And we're going to see if we can, you know, get people in here to enjoy our content, enjoy the work and effort that I put into producing this type of podcast and live stream. I want to do a little things different than what you see normally here. Not going to dance. I don't do no dancing. I'm not going to be provocative, so you won't see any provocative images. What you'll see is a good uh, debate because sometimes I might will pull out the computer and we'll get at it with Chat GPT, or sometimes I might just pull out and we'll go at it with Gronk. Uh, AI system because the basis of this show was to a human challenging and debating these chat boxes, and it's a great way to interact and get valuable information on the fly. Yeah, so that's why I thought of this idea with this podcast. And the first two seasons, we did pretty well right over there on the platform formerly known as Twitter, which is now called X. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, because it sort of makes sense to me. Okay, so let me speak directly to my sponsor, Mr. Mac Meeting. Could you continuously give me likes so I can get more people in here? We want to get it to about 2K likes so I can get enough um, action in here so people can come in here and enjoy this experience. And for those that are here, if you want to be a subscriber, for right now, our subscription levels are pretty low. You can subscribe to this channel here by clicking the subscribe button at the lower left hand corner. It's $2.99 to be a supporter subscriber. If you want to be a team member, you can also go into the gift section, which is a gift box. And you go down to the gift box and you find the heart me and you click on the heart me and you can be a team member. Team members are just one coin, and it gives you a heart me slogan where I would have to do a dance. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the heart me. That helps bring enough traction to allow the algorithm to get into work, allow the algorithm to bring you people here, allow the algorithm to post me up on their For You page, as you can see. Well, now we're here. Okay, so let me give you a quick basis of what I'm wearing today. Yeah, I got on the Bro You Didn't Know I Am the Joke forecast hat. This hat is currently being sold on our private exchange. It's a token. It's tokenized private exchange called MakeMacaMediaFamous.com. There's no links right now on my page to the token exchange, but we'll get it there sometime soon, probably in the near future. So you can have quick and easy access to the apparel that is being sponsored in these videos, because this is a sponsored space. Or, let me rephrase that. This is a sponsored live right here on TikTok. Okay, so as I get through this, my buddy, Mr. Bad Comedian, uh, let's see how far down the rankings that we are, because we haven't gone live since Friday. Right now, we currently need 500 diamonds to get back to our spot where we were before. So, what could you do for me, Mr. Mad Comedian, to light up the gift gallery, allow people to bring their faces in here and join and participate in our content? Um, let's see what you could get for me. Oh, wow. So, look at, yeah. It says here, Mad Comedian reached level number 6 on my team, which means that he is a uh, great, valuable donor for us. And let's see what he's gonna. Okay, so he's got the cake. All right, there we go. Um, TikTok is telling me to invite my business 81. No, not inviting anyone as of right now. Um, what I'm going to do is work through this system here. So let me take a good look at what's going on here on this leaderboard. Okay. Yeah, so as I now get into the meat and greed of this live here space, I'm going to talk to my sponsors right now, which is I'm talking directly to Matt Comedian. We need to get up the ladder board, and we need to raise some coins, as they would say. So, Mr. Mad Comedian, let's see what else you can raise for me. I've never seen, well, normally, you would like to light up the gift gallery. So let's go into our gift gallery here, and let's see what um, we can light up here for the time being. Yeah, there we go. We got the 10 TikToks. So the 10 TikToks makes it go live. I actually want to see something that goes across the screen to, so we can get some people to be more engaged in our workings though. But like if you want to, if you are serious about this TikTok thing, the way to climb up the leaderboard is to get your fans, the people that support you, to light up your gift gallery. That's the best way to tell the TikTok algorithm that you're serious about being a team member, and you're serious about your lives. A lot of people are jumping on here because they feel that uh, TikTok is going to pay them the amount of money that they want, but they get on here and then they don't know how to put in the work. You got to put in the work. It literally becomes a job within a job when you're working on your live content or your live creations. Does it make sense? Because it sort of makes sense to me here. Um, Thank you, Mr. Man Comedian, for the finger rose. Thank you for the finger rose. Welcome to the show, Sonny. If you're here, the TikTok is telling me to give you a shout out. So this is what I'm going to do. Sonny, I'm giving you a shout out. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. This is Come Talk to Me, a podcast sponsored by Credit One Bank. I'm not going to get into the particulars. Uh, oh, ooh. I don't know what that says right there. It flustered me for a little bit. Something just popped on the screen that TikTok wanted me to really engage with, but that's a little bit of fluster. Uh, I'm still here talking directly to my sponsors. We're going to try and light up this gift gallery because when I get into the meet and greets of my live, I don't want to be trying to engage with people tapping on the screen. If you're here and you want to help me out, you can tap on the screen. This allows me to get the algorithm to go. This allows me. Thank you, Mr. Mad Comedian, for a friendship bracelet. Thank you for a friendship bracelet. So, in the gift gallery, there's two friendship bracelets that makes you uh, become valued friends. That's cool. Uh, well, I'm working on that part. Thank you, Raul Montanez, for joining the live, for being a part of the Come Talk to Me